To all our participants, please be patient. In the next 3 minutes, we're going to kickstart. Let's give others the opportunity to join because we understand that Isha prayer time has crippled into the night, and maybe people would like to say their prayer before they join this session properly. Thank you for your patience.
No problem. You are welcome. Let me know whenever you are ready or they have joined. Thank you.
Um, yes, thank you, everyone. And, good evening. Time check now is 8:35. Um, I'll beg that we kickstart the webinar so others can also join as we progress. Good evening, everyone. And it's great to see how passionate we are and interested in developing our respective business. You are highly welcome to this webinar session, and it is anticipated that it's not just going to be educative, but it's going to be informative. This is one of the series of the business development webinar that Fantel Business School hosts twice in a week, on Wednesday and also Saturday. Wednesday being in Hausa, and Saturday like this normally is also in English. If this is your first time joining us, you are highly welcome to the family. And to our returning participants, we appreciate your passion and desire in developing your business. I want you to use this opportunity to invite everyone you know. It could be your business partner, your collaborators, friends and family. It could even be your competitors to leverage this opportunity in transforming their business. My name is Musa, and I'll be moderating today's session. As you all know, our topic today is employee engagement in business. What are the strategies that you can use to motivate your employees? Before I call up our facilitator for today, please kindly be aware that this webinar is being recorded, And our facilitator will answer any query, or at the end of his presentation. So kindly use the chat box, Q&A, or raise up your hands if you prefer using the mic. Our facilitator today is Mr. Paul Idoko. Mr. Paul is the divisional head of recruitment at Strategic Outsourcing Limited, where he oversees recruitment and field operation across the 19 northern states and the FCT, Abuja. So he holds an MBA in human resource alongside professional diploma and HR license from Chartered Institute of Personnel Management. Known for his practical insight and people-centric approach, Mr. Idoko brings wealth of expertise to this session, and we are excited to learn from his experience and expertise. It is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Paul Idoko, our facilitator for today's session. Sir, you are most welcome, and it's our pleasure to have you here today. And we are looking forward to learn all we can to make sure that, yes, we keep our employees motivated and, in quotes, sustainable and develop business. Thank you, sir.
All right, good evening, Musa, once again, and good evening, everyone here. It's a privilege and pleasure to be with you this evening. Musa, thank you. And I want to deeply appreciate the management and MD of Fantel Business School for this opportunity given to me to be here this evening. We're just going to share knowledge together. That is what I will say. And I believe we all learn from this session today. So Musa, kindly permit me to share my screen, right?
Yeah, please.
Can I start?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay, thank you. So, like Musa rightly said, my name is Paul Idoku, and I work with Strategic Outsourcing Limited. Today's topic we are looking at is employee engagement in business, a strategy to motivate and retain your employee. Strategy to motivate and retain employees. That is the topic today. Musa, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, and we can also see your screen.
Right? All right,
Yes, we can
thank
see your
you.
screen.
So a few things that we're going to look at the overview of this meeting today. This webinar will examine the role of employee engagement in motivating and retaining staff as part of a broader business strategy. And employee engagement, briefly, what is it that we know? We know that is what is the emotional and physiological commitment of employee to their work. Psychological commitment of employee to their work, productivity, innovation, customer satisfaction, and staff retention. This webinar highlights key strategies such as what? Clear communication of vision, career development, recognition and reward, work-life balance, inclusive leadership, then involvement in decision-making and competitive compensation. This is what we're going to, and the conclusion also emphasizes the employee engagement should be viewed not as a human resource function alone, but as an essential driver of organizational growth and sustainability. Quickly, what are the objectives of this? To highlight the importance of employee engagement in business strategy, to identify and explain key strategy that enhance motivation and retention, and to recommend approach that integrates engagement into organizational culture. So quickly, what is the introduction? Like I said, employee retention and motivation remain critical challenges in today's competitive business environment. Sorry, employee retention and motivation remain critical engagement challenges in today's competitive business environment. So attracting top talents is no longer sufficient. Organizations must also ensure employees are engaged, they are valued, and they are now motivated to stay. Effective engagement strategy align employee satisfaction with organizational goals, leading to mutual growth and long-term success of that organization. So quickly, like we see out from the overview, what is employee engagement? Employee engagement is the emotional and physiological connection employees feel towards their work. They are happy doing this work. Their team member, the organization they work for, they are connected. There is a connection between the employee, the team, and the organization they work for. This goes far beyond just being satisfied with a job. I am happy I have a job. No, it goes beyond that. It's about motivation, commitment, and to be optimistic about contributing to the company's success. These people are motivated, they are committed, they are happy coming to work. So it goes beyond just I have a work. It just go beyond just I'm satisfied with my job. So what are the key elements of employee engagement? One, like we saw from that definition, motivational commitment means employees believe in the organizational goals and values. They believe in it. They are happy. They are there. They are committed to it. So they believe in the organizational goals and value. Number two, motivation and passion. They are driven to do their best, not just for fulfill basic duty, not just, this is my work, let me just do it and get my salary and go. No, they go beyond their best. They have the passion to work. Then discretionary effort. Engaged employee often go above and beyond. They volunteer for tasks, helping colleagues and staying late to finish their works, their tasks, their project. They are committed and they work. They go beyond just their duty. They see that they are part of the organization. And number three, connection to purpose. They see how their work contribute to the bigger picture. They are seeing it. Their effort is yielding result in making the organization to grow. And then we talked about positive relationship. They have strong bond with co-worker and manager, enhance engagement. So there is that positive relationship. There is a family kind of environment that everybody is happy coming to work. Key business strategy for employee engagement. Number one, continue. Again, we're looking at what we have seen. Clear vision, like we saw from the overview. Clear vision, mission, and communication. Employee must understand the organizational mission and how the work contribute to it, their duty, their job contribute to that general mission of that organization. Then consistent communication, foster alignment, and share purpose. Then there is a platform for employee feedback, which enhance trust and collaboration. They are part of the general vision, the vision, the understanding, communication is clear, and then there is the platform for them to work, bring feedback, be career growth and what? Professional development. Now, they are happy that what? There is a clear path for their career growth. And there is also a path for professional development, not just having people in your workforce. You don't have plan for their growth. If, in fact, when it comes to promotion, there is no policy. Every policy can be drafted, but when it comes to policy or promotion, you do it to suit yourself or suit the staff or family members alone. That is not what engagement is talking about. Now, training, motivation, and workshop keep employee motivated. You send them on training. Some can also join the organization as what? With their school cert, with what? ND. But what, you are committed to their growth. You have a platform, you give them scholarship to go to school. It can be part-time to further their education and acquire more knowledge and certificate. There is mentorship for them to grow. You send them on workshop, on training, and then these guys are just motivated to stay. They see that the organization have their own personal interests at hand. Then clear promotion pathway encourage long-term commitment. What's the promotion policy in your organization? Is it 2 years? Is it 5 years? Is it 10 years? Or there is no promotion at all? Whenever you feel like you promote the people you want to feel, that is not engagement at all. There should be a clear promotion pathway for the people. Then continual learning, strengthen both individual and the organizational performance. There must be continuous learning. There must be a platform for these people to grow, your employee to grow. And see, recognition and reward system. Timely recognition of achievement boosts morale. Now, somebody did well, you need to recognize them. What is the recognition platform that you have in the organization? You call them out to give them a recommendation later when somebody go be above to achieve their targets or to contribute positively to their job. What is the recognition that you have for them? Timely recognition of what? Achievement. It boosts your employee morale. Then what? Both monetary can be bonus, can be increment in salary, or non-monetary, like I said earlier, certification. You send them to do professional course. Public acknowledgement reward should also be applied. You recognize them between their workers. I've seen some organizations, they place the best worker for the week, their picture. That is a recognition. Then peer-to-peer recognition also build a culture of appreciation. Then work-life balance and well-being. Flexible work schedule and remote work option also promote balance. Yes, come to work twice a week, the remaining 2 days off. 1 day you can work from home, you do remote work, also boost what? Employee engagement. Then wellness initiative. What is the insurance or counseling a platform that you have for them? Fitness program. Is there any team bonding support that you have for these people? Is there any counseling? Somebody is dying. You need somebody to speak with. Do you have a professional counselor for your staff that they can also be confident to approach, to speak to? Is there any fitness program for them? The supportive environment also reduce burnout and absenteeism. Is there any positive work environment that is positive to engage people? But any work environment that is toxic, you will see absenteeism will be on the high increase. And they also record stress and burnout. Inclusive leadership and workplace culture. Leadership should be transparent, approachable, and empathetic. Then the leadership should not be harsh. It should also be transparent. It should be somebody, people that they can approach. Let leadership be approachable. And then you feel the pain of these people. You put yourself on their shoe to feel what they are feeling. Then diversity, equity, and inclusion should be embedded in policy and practice. Not just be your family member at work or people in the same tribe or just the people that you are related with are the only staff that you have. Then we'll talk about fair treatment, foster trust and belonging. Let the policy not be segregated. Let the policy not be one-sided. Let it cover everybody. Let there be fair treatment. The employee engagement, employee involvement in decision-making is also key for employee engagement. Involving employees in key decisions enhance ownership and accountability. Then cross-functional projects encourage what? Collaboration and innovation. Suggestion and feedback should be formally considered. When your staff or they bring feedback, let it be formally considered. Next, competitive compensation and benefit is very, very key for employee engagement. Fair pay aligned with what? Market standard is what is essential. Everybody will need to earn what is applicable. Now, let's bring it down. The minimum wage from the government is what? 70,000. And this should be applicable. The law is that every staff, both your cleaners, should not earn less than 70,000, but you are still paying them less than that, because we believe in this country there is no law, nobody is checking you. Then they are still going to the work and asking their colleagues. They have friends that do work in the same area with them, and they are asking them, no, I'm collecting so amount, and their own is less, far less. Why? They will not be engaged, they will not be happy. So there should be a competitive compensation. Let the salary be fair, let it be market standard. Then benefits such as medical coverage, child care, and retirement plan meet diverse needs. You don't even have HMO to cover these people. When they're sick, there is nothing that interests you about their sickness. You want them to come to work. And they are not machines. They can fall ill at any time. What is the medical coverage that you have for them? Child care, is there any platform for that? Even childbirth, what is the policy saying in your organization? Do you even have a compensation to even stretch your hand towards these people when there is an addition of childbirth to the family? And then what is retirement plan? Everybody working with you will definitely get old or retire one day. You want them to retire and go home and stay with nothing, or what is the plan that you have for them? I've seen most organizations, all we care about in this part of the world is people to work for you. You are the one earning everything. You spend 1 week in Nigeria, 3 months in abroad, spend the money every day, but you are not, you don't even bother to what? Pay your employee well. You don't bother to give them fair pay. All you do is just you and your family. Your children are schooling in abroad. Your children are schooling far in good school, but they can't afford to even put their children in private school. Your employee cannot be engaged in that way. So regular salary review ensure continued satisfaction. You must also review your salary every year. It's not enough you are promoting people. At least there should be regular salary review to cater for these people need. We know the part of the world where we are, things are very expensive. When last did you increase your salary? When last did you review your salary? And you want them to still come to work. Since subsidy was removed, how many years ago? 2 years ago now. What have you done for these people? Transportation is high. Everything in the market is high. But you are still paying them 5 years salary that you have been paying them. That is what you are still paying them. And you want them to be engaged. You want them to be committed. You want them to deliver. They are also human beings. So there should be always regular salary review for them. Then motivating employee through what? Engagement. And one will have a motivation driven by recognition, growth, and sense of purpose. And also motivation driven by financial reward and promotion. Then make them to have sense of belonging. So engagement enhance loyalty and strengthen workplace relationship. They have that relationship. They are loyal to you. Every organization that is approaching them, they are thinking of, oh, no, I can't leave my guy. This man is doing me well. Everything I need, they are giving me. So they are loyal to you. Then key business strategy for employee engagement, continue work, retention benefit of employee engagement. Retention. One, it reduces what? Turnover. When there is a good employee engagement, you have less pay expensive in war on recruitment. So it saves recruitment and training costs because you have people that have been with you for long. They are happy being with you. They are not going. But when they are not engaged, you employ today, 1 month after you train them and they resign, join the better, then you recruit again. You have trained them, spend money in training. Then another organization will come and take benefit of your training and now give them a better offer. So every day you keep recruiting and they keep going because they are not being engaged. Then it enhances what? Performance. Long service employee maintains stability and efficiency because they are there, they are stable in their job. They will give you good productivity. Then positive employee brand. Repetition such as supportive workplace attract top talent. Then people will be, no, I work in social P. Everybody will be what? The brand is a good brand because they know that they take care of their staff. And before you know, no, I can't leave my job. I can't leave my work. They take care of us. They are engaged. Then long-term growth. Acknowledge retention, ensure sustainability. They are there for you for a long time. Now, example of what Nigeria company with what? Effective employee engagement practice. Based on my work, I know some of this because I work with some of these partners. Number one is Access Bank. Just give you so that we say that what we are saying is not something that is not practicable here or something that we're not doing in this part of the world. There are still organizations that are still doing this. So we have practical Nigeria company with effective employee engagement practice. One, Access Bank engagement practice work. They run the Access Bank School of Banking Excellence and work continual leadership training. Anybody that join Access Bank, they send them on training. They have Access Bank training school for excellency and continual leadership training. It is compulsory for them. Then they reward high performance staff with bonuses, promotion, and recognition. We have Access Bank reward their employees. There are people with Access Bank, they are junior staff, but because of bonuses that they pay them, they are happy remaining there. Even when other organizations are calling them to come for a cost staff, they are happy remaining where they are because they know that the salary they are earning because of their bonuses is high. Then promotion and then recognition. That is how they recognize their employee every year with rewards. Then they also promote corporate social responsibility by involving employee in volunteering activity. What is the impact in the organization? Access Bank is consistently ranked among Nigeria's top employees in the financial sector because their people remain, and Access hardly sack their employee. Number two is GT Bank, Guarantee Trust Holding Company. What is the engagement practice? Encourage what? Innovation through internal competitions where employees pass their idea. They allow every employee to bring out their idea. And then it provides structured career growth and training opportunity for all levels. They train their employee, and what happens, they use digital platform for transparent communication and staff feedback. And what is the impact? GT has one of the strongest employee brands in Nigerian banking industry. You hardly see, one thing I know about GT, even their marketer, you hardly see them roaming about outside. Even sitting down in their banking hall, you see customer rushing them to open account with them. That is GT for you. So, and then Dangote housing, provide staff housing, medical care, and transport facility in some operations. They give them house. They run extensive training program, especially for engineer and technical staff. They run training to keep them. Then they recognize and reward long service and exceptional contribution. And what is the impact story? Dangote retains key staff in a highly competitive manufacturing sector. You have Dangote there. They retain their staff. Then Interswitch Limited. Interswitch also will encourage innovation and creativity by giving employees space to test new ideas. Then they run frequent training in fintech and leadership skill. Then they promote what? Inclusivity and diversity within team. And what is their impact story? They have engaged employees, have driven what? Interswitch growth as one of African fintech leaders. They are leading because what? They have engaged employees. So then in the global world, I just pick one to what we have, Microsoft globally. They encourage what? Growth mindset culture through learning and reskilling program. Then they prioritize well-being with what? Flexible work arrangement and health benefit. They have flexible work arrangement for their staff. And leaders are trained to be coaches rather than bosses, which foster what? Inclusivity and what? Empowerment. So their leaders have been trained to be what? Coaches instead of being the oga at the top. And what is the impact? Strong employee engagement has helped Microsoft remain competitive and what? Innovative. Then what are the importance of employee engagement? Like we have all seen, employee engagement is essential for what? Higher productivity. Engaged employees are more committed and efficient. They are committed to their job. They know what to do. Nobody is pushing them to do their work. It lower turnover. Engagement reduce resignation rate and hiring costs. Like I said earlier, innovation and creativity. Employees contribute ideas and solutions when they feel included. Then they improve customer satisfaction. Motivated employee provides superior services and enhances customer experience. And next one, sustainable growth. Retain talent, strengthen what? Institutional knowledge and stability. People that you have trained, you have retrained, so they are there for your growth and they are also growing. So you don't have stress in what? Running to recruit people again, and then tomorrow they resign and go because what? You are taking good care of them. And anybody, even though it's animal, you are feeding well, what happened? They will remain. If just try it, if it's your neighbor's dog that you give food frequently, every day, you are taking care of that your neighbor's dog. The neighbor's dog will definitely see you as his owner. That dog will recognize you well. So it's the same thing. When you are engaging an employee, they remain with you. Then what are the recommendations for us, a business owner, we will have to establish clear communication channel for organizational vision and employee feedback. Let there be a clear channel for feedback, clear organizational vision and mission statement. Then we need to implement structured career development plan and mentorship program for people we are bringing so that they can remain. Then introduce both monetary and non-monetary reward system. Provide flexible work arrangement and wellness initiative for your people. Then foster a culture of inclusivity and transparency. Also share decision making. Be open for contribution. Then benchmark compensation package regularly against industry standard. Your people are increasing salary. You are the only one not increasing. And that is why they are leaving your organization to the other one. And you are comfortable. They should go. I will recruit a new one. You recruit a new one, trade them after 6 months, that organization will come and carry them. They should go. You are the one that is losing. So you better benchmark your compensation, your salary package and welfare package against the industry standard. Then in conclusion, employer engagement is a cornerstone of business success. Organizations that integrate engagement into their strategy achieve not only motivated employees, but also long-term retention, enhanced productivity, and stronger customer relationship. Engagement should therefore be treated as a strategic priority rather than as an HR initiative alone, ensuring mutual growth for both employees and the organization. Thank you very much, Musa, for this opportunity again. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you very
Over
much,
to you,
sir.
Musa.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. It's our pleasure. And we want to really appreciate how insightful and not just educative, but also with practical examples that you have shown us and we have learned from expertise of big companies and how they were able to motivate and also retain their employees. Yeah, as you said, for if you want to retain your employees, you must be committed to their growth. And as you've rightly said, through their personal, you should be interested in their personal growth and be passionate about their development and well-being. You have said it all. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate your expertise, and we have seen and learned from your wealth of experience and knowledge. Yes, at this time, I would like to say that if you have any question, contribution, query, please do well to put it in the chat box. If you want, you can also use the Q&A section. And if you prefer using the mic, please raise up your hand so we can also facilitate the process from here. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate your time. We value your knowledge, and we appreciate everything contributing to the success of Fantel Business School and its audience. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's our pleasure, sir. Thank you very much. So if you want to use the mic, please raise up your hands so we can facilitate and unmute you so you can use the mic. And if you like to use the chat box or the Q&A section, if you want to contribute, say one or two things, feel free. You can use the mic. You can also use the chat box and also the Q&A section to air your thoughts. Thank you very much, sir. While we await your questions, I would like to formally invite every one of us to this wonderful business seminar, an impactful business seminar that Fantel Business School has put together to make sure that in contributing to the development of your business. Um, as the session goes on, we have a question in the chat box. Please permit me to. Oh, okay. Um, Sir, there is a question from Mr. Isa Ibrahim Abubakar, and he's appreciating you. He said, "Thank you very much. We appreciate how you handle returnee employee, meaning an employee who left and come back. Is it okay to accept him back?"
Yes, if the employee that left your organization and you know he left on a good ground, yes, somebody can leave and then come back. Maybe when he went to and the offer you are giving him right now is better compared to where he is, he can come back. So it's still okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Employee leaving your organization may not be, it may be just because the welfare package you are giving him then was not okay for him. And then somebody else offer him a bigger offer. They give him a bigger offer, yes, and he was delighted to go. But now you decided, okay, yeah, I need this guy in my place, in my organization, and then I need to give him, how much are they paying you there? 1 million. I can give you 1.5. And the person agreed to come back. Yes, it's still good to come back. There's nothing wrong there. An employee coming back to you. So you can accept him back. Except maybe if he left on the, maybe he committed a fraud or there is an issue that makes him to leave that is against your policy of returning him back. But for me, there is nothing wrong. He has also learned for where he went to, and is coming back with also a new knowledge to contribute to you. So you can accept him back. It's okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. We appreciate that insightful answers. And I believe Mr. Isa, um, our facilitator, have done justice to your question in the sense in asking how to handle returning employee. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Well, we still have time for question and answers. We still have 15 more minutes. Um, if you like to use the mic, please feel free, do well to raise up your hand so we can facilitate the process from here. You can also put your question in the chat box as well as using the Q&A section. Yeah, thank you. I'd like to add that we all know that, yes, an empowered and appreciated employee always delivered exceptional service, no doubt, no doubt. So, as a business owner or as an employer, we should cultivate and have um, models or means of being committed to our employee growth, their personal development. And I can assure you that, yes, they will not only treat your business as a business, but they will treat your business as their own personal belongings. Let me put it that way. So, an employee will give you an exceptional service if you empowered and appreciate his service or his presence or being with you. No doubt about that. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. And in return, what they will do is to what? To pay you their loyalty. And in fact, that will develop and create a sustainable business for you. So we should always incorporate and always have this model of developing and also being committed to our employees. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. I think, okay, yes, Mr. Daniel Dauda, please, you can you can unmute yourself. Yeah, yeah. Kindly unmute yourself now, please, and use the mic.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. It's good to be here yet again to listen from experts and people that have trailed and blazed in their areas. First of all, I want to say thank you to speaker for today. He actually done justice to the topic in question, and also I think lots of applicants would have tailored their application rightly if they would have attended this class today. So kudos to you, sir, for how you've actually brought to light the awareness of organizations that have actually keyed into employee engagement, welfare, and so on that you've presented to them. It's a common saying that when your employee are happy, your customers will be happy, and in turn, it brings revenue. Permit me this evening to add as a contribution to that. Today, because of the nature of how people are quick in trying to make money and the rise of cutting corners in work environments, sometimes employees tend to forget policy that works on and stands as the stem of a business. For example, in our dear country, Nigeria, most organizations are regulated by some government agencies. Every organization has its own policies, and regulatory bodies have policies that guides the rules and activity of those organizations. An employee, on some circumstances, tend to not give attention to that thing. Just in a contribution to this employee engagement, while we are trying to foster the need for organizations to have a good engagement with employee, more sought as to make sure that employees are well treated and are given fair treatment, it's also very important that during that same employee engagement, employees should also be enlightened on how much they can do. So like, I think today earlier, I had a discussion with one of the senior managers, or let me say director in where I work, and we were talking about the nature of work. And he said, if you have 5 staff and 3 delivered 100% of your target, you will be celebrated. But the truth is, does that mean you've actually done well? Because as a business, you would have ended up with, let's say, 120% if all the 5 have delivered on their target. For 3 people to deliver a 5-man target, that means each and every one of them have done 133.3% of their target. So you can imagine, right? So employee engagement should be enhanced in both ways. What the employee needs to do for the employer, and what the employer needs to do with the employee. And I can't remember exactly the story, but there was an organization that was about to go bankrupt. And instead of them to have lay off some staff and continue business, they decided to call everybody together and then had a discussion. Should we lay off some people to remain in business, or you guys will accept a pay cut for the meantime, and then we'll grow the business together, then we can review it back? And at the end of the day, highest vote came, let us have a pay cut and grow the business back, then we can have our review. And by the grace of God, the end of that story was they were able to give in more of their energy with pay cut than their normal energy with normal salary. Now you're earning less, but the energy has gone up. So it will be something to wonder. Is it about salary that gives employee strength to work, or is it perception? Our teacher today talked about employee can be loyal to an organization because of the nature of the manager that manages those employees. It's very fact, right? Because it works in a mind. And energy, in all reality and in all sense, energy from the mind is more powerful than energy from the physical ability and power. When you draw your strength from your mind, you will do more exploit than when you draw your strength from the energy from the physical strength that you carry. And most times, Working smart brings more result than working hard. So I just want to share this in addition to what our teacher has taught us today. As a business owner, it's important to have a fair balance during employee engagement, giving consideration to employee and also giving consideration to employer so that it can be win-win. Sometimes when employee keep making money, the business might be going down in the name of to sustain employee engagement and ensure that employees are not treated unfairly. But once you come to a table like the illustration I gave earlier, you find out that if their heart is with you, with reality and checks, you see that they'll be even more motivated because now the business is not yours, but they'll call it our business. And that one is something that we all as leaders in our various organizations need to always imbibe and apply. So it's a great engagement tonight, and I'm glad I'm here. Thank you so much.
Wow, that's a wonderful contribution. Thank you so much, Mr. Dauda. We always appreciate your your contribution, and it's our pleasure to have you always in our midst. And we can't stop thanking from learning from you always. And that's a nice one. Thank you very much, sir. Uh, so
You're welcome, sir.
yeah, it's my pleasure, sir. Thank you. Okay, the mic, we still have time to take question and contribution. If you would like to share your thoughts, please do well to raise your hands, or you can also pop it in the chat box. Thank you. I also like to use this medium to invite us to our upcoming webinar session, seminar session rather, which is coming up on the 20th of September. Sorry, a minute. I'm just trying to share my screen. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. And this is a well and anticipated webinar seminar that I've put up, organized by Fantel Business School, to assist business owners in developing and also engaging their community. We've heard your complaint, and from popular demands, we've also reviewed what you want, and we've come up with this. And this business seminar session is pitching and high-performing sales management, where you learn the practical pitching techniques and also learn effective sales management strategy. And these are powerful skills that you need in developing your business. So I will encourage and invite you all to book your seat and register for this seminar so you can gain from the wealth of knowledge from our facilitators. We're going to have 3 facilitators for the session, and each of them are well established and knowledgeable in their field of expertise. Well, we're not charging much, but the registration fee is just to cover logistics. So we encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity and utilize it to the fullest. You can register and book your seat using the link that will be in the chat box, and you can also give us a call. So we can also here's my okay, using the contact, reaching us for any query and clarification in booking your seat. The link is already in the chat box. You can use that. And also we encourage you to utilize and also take advantage of the early bird registration discount, and that will go a long way. Thank you. So at this juncture, we still have 3 more minutes. If you would like to air your thoughts or you have a question, please feel free. We still have 3 minutes before we call it a day. Thank you very much, Mr. Ibrahim Ahmed. Well, he's pouring praises to the presentation, and he says, thank you for the insightful presentation. And his question is, how can we tailor this approach to fit our company's budget? Mr. Paul, if you can hear me, Mr. Ibrahim Ahmed is asking a question, and he says, how can we tailor this approach
Mr. Ibrahim,
to fit our company's budget?
Sorry, my network threw me out. Mr. Ibrahim, when you talked about budget, from the beginning of the even employing the staff, you have a budget for it. There should be a budget for the staff salary and other welfares. There should also be budget for training. So all these things are factored into your budget even before you employ a staff. And that is why I talked about having a formal policy, because the policy of your promotion are something that you already have on ground. It's not something you just wake up and do. Engagement is not something you wake up and just do today. At the same way you have a budget of salary, that's why you have the budget for everything. You should be able to have budget from the beginning of the year, or as this year is coming to an end, you should be able to draft on your budget of next year by December, so that you run with it. So it's not thing you just wake up and say, okay, now I want to do it. Then you have to sit down with your management and also draft out a policy that will cover all these things. Team bonding, there are things that should be budgeted for. HMO are things that are budgeted for. So it's not just an impromptu something that, okay, I want to take money from the post and just spend for this. Everything, training are budgeted for from the beginning of the year. So they have to be factored into your company budget even before, as the way you are drafting a budget for every other thing. You should be able to also have budget for them. Therefore, from the beginning of the year, and then you look forward to implement it. When such cases arise, then you implement it. Now, let's just take practically your policy. If a child or an employee give birth to a child, what is the budget? It should be factored. Is it 20,000 you are giving such employee, or based on grade, or based on their level? 20, 10, 5 is something that is budgeted, and you wait for it. The budget is there until when such case happen, then what? You bring out the budget, it's already there. You just want approval to be gotten, and then the money is dispensed to such employee to celebrate with such employee. Or is there a recognition? The budget is there. Like that. They are already being factored into your budget from inception, according to your policy. Thank you. But others can also contribute to it.
Yes, thank you very much for that response. And I believe Mr. Ibrahim Ahmed have also learned from your explanation. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. At this point, we are 2 minutes ahead of our closing time, and I would like to appreciate all of you, all of us who have taken our time to join this session. And I believe we have learned a lot on how to retain and motivate our employee. Thank you very much, sir. And I also like to share just a minute. Okay. Our as we do this, we all know that we host this webinar twice in a week. So our upcoming webinar is on sales techniques and strategies, and it's going to be in Hausa. So hanyoyin the Dadabaru Sier de Kaya. So that is going to be our next webinar, and
Sorry, Musa, I didn't know whether you guys had me before I was thrown out.
Yes. I think we're okay.
All
we're
right,
okay.
thank you.
Yes. Yeah,
All
thank you
right,
very much.
thank you.
Yeah. So I look forward to meet all of you again, and let's book the time, and we'll also meet again next week, Wednesday, on this on our next webinar session, and which is going to be facilitated by our MD, Mr. Hamza Adamo Fanda. Thank you all for your time, and I wish you all a pleasant night rest, and see you next week. Bye for now.
All right, thank you, Musa. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And once again, thank you for the MD and management of Fantel Business School for this privilege. Have a wonderful weekend. Good night.
Yeah, thank you, sir.